The Simpsons is one of the most popular TV shows ever. Since its debut in 1989, it has captured the hearts of millions around the world. It's known for its funny characters and silly stories. The antics of Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie have provided endless entertainment. But did you know that The Simpsons has also predicted real-life events? Over the years, fans have noticed that some episodes seem to foresee the future. From Donald Trump becoming president to the rise of new technologies, the show seems to have an uncanny knack for seeing the future. These predictions have sparked countless debates and discussions, but is it really a crystal ball, or is there something else going on? Could it be that the writers are just incredibly good at guessing? Some people believe that the show's creators have a special insight into the future. They think the writers might have access to some hidden knowledge or even a time machine. Others think it's just a funny coincidence. They argue that with so many episodes, some predictions are bound to come true by sheer chance. Whatever the reason, The Simpsons' predictions have made people wonder if the writers know something we don't. It's a topic that continues to fascinate fans and critics alike. This essay will take a closer look at some of the show's most famous predictions and explore the possible explanations behind them. We'll delve into the episodes that have left viewers scratching their heads. Get ready to enter the world of The Simpsons, where the line between fiction and reality is blurred, and the future is just a laugh track away. Join us as we uncover the mysteries behind these uncanny predictions. In the year 2000, an episode of The Simpsons titled Bart to the Future aired. This episode provided a humorous yet thought-provoking glimpse into the future, where Bart Simpson catches a vision of his life in the year 2030. The episode is filled with imaginative scenarios and futuristic elements that were both entertaining and eerily prescient. In this imagined future, Bart's sister Lisa has ascended to the highest office in the land, becoming the President of the United States. During a cabinet meeting, she offhandedly mentions inheriting quite a budget crunch from her predecessor, President Trump. This line, meant as a satirical jab, would later be seen as a startlingly accurate prediction. At the time the episode aired, the notion of Donald Trump becoming president seemed far-fetched, almost laughable. Trump was widely recognized as a flamboyant businessman and a reality TV star, particularly known for his role on The Apprentice. His public persona was larger than life, but few took his political ambitions seriously. Fast forward to 2016, and the unthinkable happened. Donald Trump was elected the 45th President of the United States, defying all conventional political wisdom and shocking the world. His victory was a watershed moment in American politics, and it left many people reeling. The writers of The Simpsons couldn't have predicted the future more accurately, or could they? This uncanny prediction led to widespread speculation about the show's ability to foresee real-world events. Headlines and social media buzzed with discussions about the show's seemingly prophetic powers. While some might call it a prediction, it's more likely that the writers were using satire to comment on the political landscape of the time. Satire has always been a powerful tool for social commentary, and The Simpsons has a long history of using humor to reflect and critique society. Trump was a well-known figure even back then, and his potential presidential aspirations were already a topic of discussion in some circles. The idea of him running for office was not entirely out of the realm of possibility, even if it seemed unlikely to many. The Simpsons didn't just predict Trump's presidency, they also seemed to foresee specific events involving him. The show's ability to capture these moments in a satirical yet eerily accurate manner has only added to its legendary status. In a 2002 episode, Trump is depicted touching a glowing orb while flanked by Middle Eastern men. This scene, like many others in the show, was meant to be a humorous exaggeration of real-world events and personalities. Then, in 2017, a photo of Trump touching a glowing orb alongside the King of Saudi Arabia and the President of Egypt went viral. The image was strikingly similar to the scene from The Simpsons, leading to a flurry of online discussions and comparisons. The similarities between the episode and the real-life event were uncanny, leading many to believe that The Simpsons had done it again. Whether through satire, coincidence, or some form of cultural clairvoyance, the show continues to captivate audiences with its seemingly prophetic insights. The Simpsons is known for its wacky inventions and futuristic gadgets, but some of these inventions have actually come true. The show has an uncanny knack for predicting technological advancements that seemed far-fetched at the time. In one episode, The show depicts an amusement park run by robots that eventually rebel against their human overlords. This scenario, while exaggerated, touches on real concerns about the future of robotics. While we haven't quite reached the point of robot uprisings yet, the episode highlights growing concerns about the rise of artificial intelligence and automation. The rapid advancements in AI technology are making such scenarios more plausible than ever before. Another technological advancement predicted by The Simpsons is the baby translator. This device, which seemed like pure science fiction, is now being explored by researchers. In a classic episode, a device is invented that can translate a baby's cries into understandable words. This concept has inspired real-world scientists to develop similar technology. In the real world, researchers are developing technology that analyzes sounds to better understand babies' needs. These advancements could revolutionize how parents and caregivers interact with infants. While we haven't achieved perfect baby-to-human communication yet, The Simpsons' prediction doesn't seem so far-fetched anymore. The progress in this field is promising and could lead to significant breakthroughs. The show also featured virtual reality dining long before it became a reality. This imaginative concept has now been brought to life by modern technology. In a Treehouse of Horror episode, Homer and Marge are seen wearing VR headsets while enjoying a virtual meal. This scene was a humorous take on the future of dining. Today, companies are developing immersive dining experiences using VR technology, allowing people to virtually travel to different locations and enjoy exotic cuisines. This innovation is transforming the dining industry and offering new ways to experience food. In 1993, an episode of The Simpsons titled Lisa's Sax aired, and it featured a virus called the Osaka flu that spreads rapidly around the world. The virus originates in Japan and is transmitted through packages. Fast forward to 2020, and the world was hit by the COVID-19 pandemic, a virus that also originated in Asia and spread globally. While the details of the two viruses are different, the similarities in their origins and spread are striking. The Simpsons also predicted the rise of flying cars. In a 2005 episode, flying cars are depicted as a common mode of transportation. While we haven't quite achieved widespread flying car adoption yet, companies like Samsung Sky are developing personal aerial vehicles that could make this a reality in the near future. Section 5. Subliminal Messages and Media Manipulation. The Simpsons often satirizes popular culture and media trends. In one episode, a boy band song is revealed to contain subliminal messages encouraging listeners to join the Navy. While this might seem like a far-fetched idea, the episode highlights the very real concern about subliminal messaging and media manipulation. Throughout history, governments and organizations have used propaganda and persuasive techniques to influence public opinion. The Simpsons' satirical take on this issue reminds us to be critical consumers of media. Section 6. The Simpsons' secret formula, satire, and social commentary. So, how does The Simpsons manage to predict the future so often? The answer lies in the show's clever use of satire and social commentary. The Simpsons writers are masters at observing current trends and extrapolating them to their logical extremes. They take contemporary anxieties and fears and turn them into exaggerated, humorous scenarios. For example, the Trump president prediction wasn't necessarily a prediction at all, but rather a commentary on the state of American politics and the rise of celebrity culture. Similarly, the show's depictions of technological advancements, while often humorous, also reflect real-world anxieties about the potential downsides of technology. Section 7. Coincidence or clairvoyance? While The Simpsons' predictions are impressive, it's important to remember that correlation does not equal causation. Just because something happens in The Simpsons doesn't mean it was a deliberate prediction, or that it will inevitably come true in real life. Many of the show's so-called predictions can be attributed to coincidence. The law of averages, with over 700 episodes, some things are bound to come true, or the fact that the writers are simply drawing inspiration from real-world trends and anxieties. Section 8. The Simpsons, a reflection of our times. More than a crystal ball, The Simpsons is a reflection of our times. The show's writers have their fingers on the pulse of society, and they're not afraid to tackle controversial or thought-provoking topics. Through humor and satire, they hold up a mirror to our world, exposing our flaws, our fears, and our hopes for the future. The Simpsons' enduring popularity is a testament to its ability to connect with audiences on a deeper level. We laugh at the show's absurdities, but we also recognize ourselves in the characters and their situations. The show's predictions, whether intentional or not, remind us that the line between fiction and reality is often blurred, and that the future is not always as far-fetched as it seems. Section 9. The future according to The Simpsons. Should we be worried? So what does the future hold according to The Simpsons? Should we be worried about robot uprisings, global pandemics, and presidents named Trump? The show itself doesn't offer any easy answers. The Simpsons is ultimately a comedy, and its primary goal is to entertain. However, the show also encourages us to think critically about the world around us. It reminds us that the future is not predetermined, and that we have the power to shape it through our choices and actions. As we continue to navigate the complexities of the 21st century, we can look to The Simpsons for a laugh, for a dose of social commentary, and perhaps even for a glimpse of what might be. But ultimately, the future is up to us to create.